Stampers, Deb Valder here, your Fun Stampers Journey Coach, and today I'm going to show you another card using our stencils. The other day I showed you how to do this card, and I used the Spiral Lines die along with this stencil right here, and it was just a monochromatic type card, and it was just beautiful. But today I'm going to show you how to use it with a pop of color and show you some do's and don'ts on it. The stencil I'm going to be using again is the Pinwheel Rosettes Stencil. Yes, it's my new favorite. I absolutely love it. I'm also going to be using for the word celebrate. This is a celebration script. It is in our Bloom This Way catalog. This catalog is only good until March. So the end of March 2018, this catalog is done. So make sure you have everything you want out of it. You also, and the back here is where our stencils are. All right, these are some of our new stencils, and then we have some more stencils in our large catalog, 2 pages filled with stencils. Make sure you take a look at those, grab a couple daubers to go along with them, and you are good to go. All right, so let's get started with this card. Let me bring in some of my scratch paper here, and we will begin. All right, so let's get all this out of here. This is the card that we're going to be working on right here. And like I said, it is super, super simple. So I'm going to start with a piece of cardstock that is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. I am going to be working on 2 at the same time. Now you can do an entire sheet. That's what I love about these large stencils, they are bigger than 8.5 by 11. They actually come out to be, yeah, they're 8.5 by 11. They're not bigger, but they're 8.5 by 11. So you can actually do an entire sheet and then cut it up as a one-sheet wonder. So keep that in mind when you're looking at the stencils and doing your projects, all right? So remember, work smarter, not harder. Now what I'm doing is just putting a little bit of our Easy Glide, just some tape temporarily to glue this down so it doesn't move while we are doing our stenciling. All right, these don't have to be perfect. I'm just kind of putting them closer together. Now you'll notice on mine I always put a little bit of adhesive on the back of it so that my stencil doesn't move. This is easily removed if you want to. Now I'm going to just strategically place these. Let's see. I'm going to place them probably like this. Now that's the beauty of the bigger ones, because you can kind of pick and choose what you want to do. And I think this is good for me right here. All right. So there is our stencils. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in one of my old blocks. I'm going to bring in some of my re-inkers. Now you don't need a lot of re-inker on these, and I do use my daubers over and over and over again. I just save the color that I'm using, and they're good to go for the next time. So you don't have to discard them. So this one right here that I have, this one is Limeade Splash. The yellow is Lemon Drop, and the pinker color is Watermelon Fusion. So here's my Limeade Splash. I'm just going to pick that up. You don't have to do one color before the other color if you don't want to. It's totally up to you. Now what I like to do is to do light pressure and then some dark pressure. All right. With this one I'm going to try not to overlap because I don't want my colors to get muddied up. All right, so I'm just kind of picking and choosing where I want to go with this green. Darker and then lighter by just having less pressure. All right, and these will lighten up later on. All right, so that looks good to me. All right, there's that color. And then I'm going to take the Lemon Drop. Now remember, these do lighten up as time goes on. So by tomorrow, these will be nice and light. Just blending the colors, but not really overlapping them. Leaving a little bit of white in there. There we go. Put a little bit down here. And I'm not coloring just one little rosette, one color. All right, there we go. And then last but not least, the Watermelon Fusion. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and try to find some of my bare spots. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and just carefully lift this up to see if I need to adjust anything. There we go. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to kind of pick and choose where I want to add my sentiment. All right, and what you want to do is kind of look for like a bare spot. So this one right here, I'm actually going to take and lay it just like that. Isn't that pretty? It just kind of brings out all the colors. This one I'll just do spot on, just like that. So pretty. Now what I did for the layering, and this is how fast this card is, all right? Now what I did for the layering was I just picked up one of the other colors. So on these I just picked up the lemon drop. It's been a little bit snowy here in New York, so I figured I was going to go totally bright colors because we are just dying for some good weather here, and it looks like it's going to be coming up pretty soon. All right. I do cut out the middles with these so that I can save paper. Alrighty, so there's that one. So I just got 2 cards done in less than 5 minutes, okay? And how pretty they are. Alright, now I'm going to add my coordinating lime splash, or limeade splash ribbon, and I'm just going to tie it in a knot. There we go. I'll take my Grand Pro shears and just trim off the sides a little bit. So pretty. All right, do the same to this one. And then I think what I will do to this one, I didn't do it on that one, but I think what I'm going to do is add some foam squares to pop it up just a little bit to our base card. So I'm going to take our base card, grab my crease tool here, and then we'll just pop these little guys up. See, now the inside to this I will use on another card. And just add them to your base card and you're done. And every one of them comes out so different because you're just, like I said, you're using different spots. Here's my original one. You're just using different spots on the stencil. And like I said, you can also do a one-sheet wonder and then trim it down. But that's how simple and fast this card is. It's just such a pretty card. All right, if you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. You take care, have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.